Hello viewers, welcome to another edition of War Robots Test Server. This is 2020, July 25th and 26th. You're seeing drones. I still do not see where the drones can be modified. However, there is this new display where you can choose your drone. So once you start launching, you choose your drone. So I'm going to choose the eye, for instance. Gives a small buff. Here's the Hawk with Marquez and Hussar. Notice the little drone to the left. It's a little bit distracting. Wish was like a buff that's hidden. There's no need for this drone to visually appear. It can be like the pilot skills or the passive modules. Alright, so let's take a look and see what happens when we activate its ability. See if this audio is being output properly. Let's go. Okay. Doesn't seem to be audio. That's very powerful, this Hawk. It has this built-in ability when it's in flight, and I can still use as standard weapons when I'm on the ground. And it can, it has a damage mitigation. So in other words, anyone who has that damage reduction, so Sharpshooter, Nebula, Sidekick. Alright, so let's go with Sidekick. Wish it was more descriptive with what each of these drones do, but at least it's working now. I'm going to play rather aggressively so you can see the robots in action. And wait for this person to land. It has damage mitigation and it has a defensive system whereby it can redirect the damage that it takes back to the enemy. See this little ball here appears. Right, so its built-in weapon fires quite powerful, and then it still has its mounted weapons, so a very powerful robot. Now, we've been overrun here. Alright, so let's get the Aojun and get that drone. And the drones give little buffs, such as it'll restore or protect you once you reach a certain level, but they don't seem to be very powerful. Alright, the drones don't seem to be available in the hangar display, which we'll see shortly. But you did see the Hawk in action. Right here are the scores. Got 4th. Someone had a little squad there. And then there's something called a cannibal reactor. Essentially, what it does is it increases the damage that you do. Oh, spinning icon of death there. So this cannibal reactor increases the damage that your Titan does, but only to other Titans. Okay, so that's the twist. So if we take a look at the cannibal reactor here. Now, I don't know whether that means 29% starting or whether that's the highest or somewhere in between, but it does 29% additional damage for each of these that you mount to other Titans. Alright, using your equipped and built-in weapons. So soon we may have a Titan that has a built-in weapon. But all the mounted weapons at present, it will do 29% extra damage, but only Titans, not other robots. So in the hangar, So this is somewhat different. I don't see the robots, which it should. That's home. Let's take a look at the Hawk. Right, so it has got the transformation and flight. It has a built-in weapon that can fire. That built-in weapon can block damage 85%, so only 15% damage taken. It can return that damage 40% to the enemy, and doesn't seem to mention it, but damage mitigation. So in other words, any robot that has defense points, it will counteract that, or it did in previous weeks. Right, I hope this microphone and audio system is much better than in the past. Write in the comments below what you think. Is it better than last week's audio? By a little, a medium amount, or by a lot? What is this here? Someone invite me to their clan. Oh yeah, then so they did. It invited me to a test server clan. Alright, well thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you again in the next one.